You look at the way that they've created, plantations. The secret of America has always been the black body, right? The black body has always been the secret of America. And controlling this body, your energy, right? It's been the battery pack of America. And they say for the future of the race, right? So what that means, the future of the race, you have to understand that when they so-called freed, right, the slave, they were afraid that the slave would just have this autonomy to go out and do whatever they want to. And knowing how brilliant you were, it was no way that you was going to go out there and fail. You having money, you was going to industrialize, create institutions, and build, right? And this is why there's been 60 plus towns that have been destroyed in America, because the ones that they don't control, they must destroy. So the ones that they allow to, so we be in the hoods of America throwing it up, appreciating it. Man, the only reason they allow your hood to stay a hood because it's destructive. You are the archetype of the reality that they want to consist and be perpetuated in these situations because they are destructive. So niggas is claiming destruction. Niggas love their neighborhood. Niggas love their block. Niggas love their city. And you a boy for the agenda. You know what I'm saying? The gangsters, when what he do? Ain't no fun when a rapper got the gun. He turned it on those who was playing with them. He got his mind. And it showed them unifying in the hood. Bro, it was like, I got the whole hood together. You know what I'm saying? That was the most gangster part. And that's the only thing that's gangster, because that's what the Crips started for, community revolution and progress. You know what I'm saying? But then what happened? The PCP, the crack coming in. You know what I'm saying? The drug wars, dropping off the guns, right? What's happening, right? You had Black Panther Party. They was out there pushing food programs. You know what I'm saying? It was about protecting the hood, and all of a sudden the hood went at war with each other. Come on now. So when we talk about the creation of a plantation, the hood is a plantation. That's what it is. You say you a hood nigga, it's another thing of saying you a plantation nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand the concept of the hood and all of the things that we take so much pride on, right? They don't even come from us. Most of the mannerisms that we get from the hood comes from us watching ghetto white folks. The way our slang, our lack of proper English in the way that we talk, right? A lot of that stuff, it comes from them southern white folks who had a low education, and we watched how ghetto they was, because you gonna find a lot of similarities between low-income black people and low-income white people, especially those in the South. The way that they cook, the way that they eat, because you was around them, learning their behavior. And the culture did not become the high-levelist thing. We didn't take the aristocrat society, right, as a culture. No, we took the lowest common denominator. So when we talk a certain way and do things a certain way, right, and anything not proper, we take that as culture. But that don't even come from us. We be taking pride in thinking like it don't even come from us. Our ignorance don't even come from us. Our ignorance is us being clones of their most ignorant. Listen, our clone, we are clones of their most ignorant. We are not clones of their highest level. Because you have to understand, America is the Frankenstein. It's the scientist that made the monster that is the nigga. The drug dealer, the pimp, the killer, the hoe. Right? That is the theme of hip-hop at this moment. Or the industry. Because you got to remember, hip-hop is not the industry. But the industry is representing hip-hop. So it has changed what was, hey, what's up, God? To, no, let's do a song and say, what's up, nigga? To fuck the police, to, no, fuck them niggas. All of a sudden, you start to see, go look at different iterations and versions of rappers as they've changed over the year, and go look at that picture when he had them in a vet at the end of the movie, and he said we had to make them not just the same niggas, we had to make them wider and wider each generation. They got to be just like us. Now, just oppose that to now you see rappers, they be with the billionaire class, and they look less like hood niggas every time they hang out with them. Don't they? So the hood stop messing with them because they like, what's this? What's this? What's that right there? What you got going on? See, and it's funny because there's nothing wrong with a lot of things, like, you know, especially when we get to the point when we start talking about industrializing and building businesses and things of that nature. But the problem is that when you sell your people out to reach your goals, And you know at the end, like when the scientist knew he was working for the enemy, or when you are aware of something, as if you can't do social good and make money. When money becomes this god, and money becomes higher than all your morals, right? And so therefore you would do something that doesn't even look like that person that came out. Go look at every single person that's in the industry that has become this version that is unrecognizable. I mean, even Nas X, dude came out on some cowboy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And what he's doing now is like light years away from who that young black male was that jumped into that industry. And whose influence is that? Whose product is that? You got to really think about that. A lot of these young men come in with this God spark and they leave demons. Literally. You know what I'm saying? They start turning the cross upside down. They start putting all of the stuff on their faces. They start doing rituals. So what happened? What is going on? And a lot of this stuff, man, it's a lot of trauma that be happening underground that you don't get to see. Some of what the underground represented, not just some laboratory, but sure, it represents the parties. And so you got to understand that plantation, that experimentation doesn't stop at the hood. They don't stop controlling, you know, and it was dope because they showed the music, how the music controls you. They showed, you know, the constant imaging and whitewashing of the black woman and her beauty standards that she's forced to see all the time, right? They show all of that. She can't even wear, like, think about how much of society has messed us up so much that black women can't wear her own hair because it's not considered a beauty standard.